Hey everyone, so I thought I would bring you along thrifting with me today. I get a lot of comments that my thrift store sucks, I don't know how to thrift, I don't know what to look for, I don't know how you find such good stuff. So I wanted to bring you guys with me and just show you kind of how I thrift. I wanted to give you guys some tips on what to look for, what to avoid, and just, yeah, take you along with me. So I'm here at Value Village. You can see there, and I will bring you guys into the store with me, kind of show how I go through items, and I'll give you a list of the things that I look for in an item. So typically when I first walk into a thrift store, I go to the first section of the store, the first thing that you see. Sometimes it's books, sometimes it's antiques. I have a list of books that I'm looking for and a list of books that I have, so I'm not buying duplicates and that I know what I'm going for and I'm not just looking blindly. I think that that's one of the most important things, so that you're not just kind of picking out whatever you have or whatever you see and then ending up with duplicates at home. So a couple things on my list are usually books for myself, books about traveling, just for education for the girls, homeschooling, chapter books for the girls, just information books for myself mostly. Then I go into picture frames. I love the look of this guy here. I like to find unique frames, different shaped frames, just anything that kind of stands out to me. I love the look of oak frames right now, so I've been really keeping an eye out for those. So as you can see here, I found a couple. I didn't end up taking any, but they had a couple good options here. One of my favorite sections is the wood section. So I go in and usually I look for things that can either be redone or refinished. This shelf here, I actually saw at the dollar store the other day, but I thought it was kind of neat. I didn't grab it because I know I can make my own, but I usually keep an eye out just for solid wood things that I know won't break and that I know can be repurposed with a good use. I always pop into the home section, look for vintage and antique stuff. I'm not sure how old this one is here, but I love the look of this stuff in my kitchen. So I'm always keeping an eye out for different patterns and different looks and tin and ceramics and hardwood and anything that I know will last long. I look through the entire home section. I check the prices, I check the wear, I check the tear. Just make sure that it's in good condition. I don't want to buy anything that's chipped or broken, and I want to make sure that it's just all in good shape and going to last me a while. And then I go into the furniture section and the home decor, more so the bigger stuff. I've been looking for lamps, so I check those out. I just want to look for good quality stuff again. And lately I've been going into the linen section more, searching through pillowcases and bed sheets. I found a bed sheet in really good condition. I look at the type of material, I make sure there's no staining, I make sure it doesn't smell, I make sure that there is no rips or holes. I know I can patch them, but not everyone can. And then I go into the bigger furniture section and I look for good solid pieces. I don't want anything that's wobbly, or if it's wobbly, I need to make sure that it can be fixed and fixed up, just as long as it's not too much money, because sometimes they are overpriced. Here I was in the kids section of clothes, and I walked by the boys section and they had some pretty good pairs of boys Levi's pants. My girls do not wear jeans, so obviously I passed on them, and they were a little bit overpriced. But I always check for clothes to make sure that they don't have holes, stains, any stretching that can't be fixed. Stains can sometimes come out, so I check what kind they are. This here was a pair of pants that was in really good shape, but $6.50 for a pair of kids' leggings I thought was a little bit overpriced. For this section of the video, I'm going to quickly stop and explain myself. I don't typically do try-on sessions when I do my thrift hauls during an Instagram story, because I'm bigger and it's very uncomfortable to try on clothes or get a bunch of clothes in a fitting room that end up not fitting you. And today I was very vulnerable and I decided to film myself trying on clothes that didn't necessarily fit, But I wanted to show you guys the reality of trying on clothes when you're a little bit bigger, because most of the videos that I watch, all of the women are smaller and can find things that are too big or fit perfectly. And I just wanted to show you guys that this isn't the reality for everyone. So today when I was thrifting, I decided that I would go through the men's t-shirt section. I've never actually gone through here before very closely. When I do, it's usually looking for Colin, but I wanted to try it out and just see if I could find some different logos or designs on a t-shirt that I could crop, make cute for summer, because I find that when I go to the women's extra large section, it's harder to find clothes that actually fit a little bit looser, and I like the looser fit of clothing. So I went through here and I just looked for different logos, different styles, different brands, made sure that they were clean, made sure that there was no smell, made sure that there was nothing that needed to be fixed up. I grabbed a couple and I tried them on just to see what I could do with them, if they had any potential. Next was the women's section, and usually I keep an eye out for a couple different brands. I really like Old Navy's clothes, but I'm trying not to buy them new anymore. So I usually have a style that I look for, different colors, different materials, and I'm actually fairly picky with clothes. I wouldn't consider myself a minimalist, but I do try and keep the clothes that I buy minimal because I want to wear everything that I have in my wardrobe. So here's one of the men's shirts that I found. Does anyone else do this with their McDonald's stickers? I really actually liked it. It was kind of a soft material, but I don't know how much use I would get out of it. So I decided to pass because I'm just trying to be more intentional with what I buy. Next up was a Blue Jays t-shirt. Colin really likes the Blue Jays and I just wear them because he likes them, but I thought the fit was just unflattering. Next was a Winnipeg Jets. I don't actually watch hockey, but I thought that it was a soft material. Did not get it. Another Winnipeg's Jets. This one was more comfortable, but super unflattering, and it's really hard when you have a bigger chest. I thought it would be cute cropped, but I don't know. It just didn't work for me. This one I actually really liked. I think it was only around $2.53. I liked the logo on there, the design. I thought it was really cute with the little knot. I tried it on with my jacket. I just thought it would be really fun with some shorts in summer, but I have the kind of body that it doesn't really work to crop or knot shirts very easily. So it was on my maybe pile for a while and I ended up deciding against it. Next up was this Vans sweater, and I actually really loved it. I probably would have worn it quite a bit if I had grabbed it, but there was a hole in the side. I wasn't sure if they would go down in price, and it just seemed like it wasn't a great buy. I really liked this sweater, but it was a little bit stretched around the neck area, and it fit me kind of too tight around the belly area, so I passed on it. This sweater was reversible. I actually really did like it. It was super comfortable, but I think it was too thick. It was $11, which was a good price, I mean, for a double-sided sweater, but I just felt like I wouldn't get enough use out of it, and it just fit me really tight around the belly again because I have a bit of a bigger belly, so it's harder to avoid that. I thought this was really cute on the rack. It fit me well in the arms. I really like the striping detail. This was actually a women's sweater from the men's section, but crops just don't do well with me, so I passed. Next, I found this maxi dress. The slits were way too high, and it just hugged me in the wrong way. Colin would have liked it, but I wasn't a fan, so I passed on that one as well. This was a pink blush maternity dress with the tag still on it, but the sleeves were way too tight, and I don't need maternity, so I passed. This was an Old Navy romper and it just did not fit me. The button kept popping open because my chest is so large. It hugged my belly really in the wrong way and I just thought it was really uncomfortable, so I definitely passed on that one. I thought this dress was so cute on the rack, but it did not work for me. It was too big and it just did not give me any kind of waist. It was super unflattering, so I passed on this one as well. Now this one was a dress, but I I don't know. I don't like short dresses. And it had pockets. I thought the sleeves and the detailing on there was so cute, but I don't know. I can't wear a dress that is going to show my butt if I scooch over. So I tried it on with my leggings. I thought it was cute with leggings, but it just, again, hugged my tummy in the wrong way. And as cute as I thought it was so comfortable. I just didn't think I would get any use out of it. So as you guys can see, I didn't end up with anything. I did like a couple of the things that I tried on, but I don't know. I didn't feel like spending the money on them. I'm getting more picky with what I buy. But yeah, this is kind of just an example to show you that sometimes you won't always end up with something, but you have to go in with a lot of patience, have an idea of what you're looking for, and don't get discouraged if you don't find anything. Another store or try again a different day. Yeah, you're not always going to be successful while thrifting, and this is just an example of that. So thanks for following along. I ended up going to 3 more thrift stores. I didn't find a ton. I found a couple books and something for our bedroom, so I decided to film a little bit. I didn't film a ton, but I'll let you guys follow along here. Again, I went right into the home sections. The first one that you see when you walk into this Value Village. I liked these containers. They were really cute, but I didn't want to pay $4 for them. I found this cute little Melissa and Doug pizza set for $6. I ended up passing, but it was in really good condition. Was at another thrift store in local to me. I look for just good quality toys. I don't really buy a whole lot of toys, but I check it out and I look for wooden stuff and just anything that I know is a better quality toy. And I also realized that I didn't actually film myself going through the toys in the other Value Village, so I thought I would include some tips here and some footage. I found these plates, and this is so nostalgic from my childhood. I had to send my best friend a picture because she had these and they were her favorite. I went to yet another local thrift store. I found these chalkboards that were actually in really good condition. I think they were only $5, but I ended up not buying them. I don't need them. I found this loom and I was so tempted to buy it, but I just don't know how much use I would get. Again, I go through the toy section, just look for anything wooden in really good condition, things that can be repainted or redone. I look for anything vintage or older. I popped over into the shoe section. No luck, but I always like to just check it out, see if there's anything that the girls could use or that even I could use. And then this crib, I don't know why this has not sold. If I was having another baby, I would buy it in a heartbeat, but it's been here for so long. And then I went through the material just to find anything I could use for pillows. That leather I was tempted to buy, but it was fake. So I passed. It wasn't in the greatest condition anyway. So I was just finishing up my video and I forgot to sign off. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Like this video so that I can know that you want to see more of this kind of content. And go follow me on Instagram over at Sleepless Homemaker. I'll link it below in the description. If you want to see more thrift hauls and thrift with me, I typically share more of it in my stories than I'll make videos of. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys have a good day.
I make the heart. Look.